Hey everyone, it's me V with Born Awake Tarot and Spiritual Teachings. Today I'm here with which would normally be your July 23rd through the 31st reading, but we had a new moon, a full moon in Leo and for sidereal astrology in Cancer. And the thing is that I needed to take time out for myself and do a little reflection for myself and a little empowerment, relaxation for myself. The thing is that I don't know if you all felt the shift and things, but I definitely felt it. And being an empath and an intuitive, I feel the shifts starting about a week before they actually take place. So it takes kind of like a little bit of a toll on me. So I want to apologize to each and every one of my subscribers for being a couple of days late on the reading. But in actuality, things worked out to be for the best because I'm able to give you the type of reading that God, higher power, wants to channel through me to give and deliver the messages and the general energies for this week. So I'm basing this week on the 25th of July through the 31st of July. Okay. I also want to let you know that if you're interested in a reading, that I do have my website up and the packages that I offer, okay, for the readings. You can find it at bornawaketarot.com. Okay, you just plug that in the search engine and it'll bring up my website. Okay, anyway, let's get on with this reading here, because there's still a lot going on, and there's going to be a lot going on for the next couple of months here. Okay, because we're going through changes. And the first card that you received, I want to let you know, I want to let you know I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I'm using the Doreen Virtue Goddess Oracle cards, okay? I'm using the Doreen Virtue Archangel cards. I am using the Magical Times cards. And I'm using the Victorian Oracle cards, okay? Now, this is what we have going on here. The first card you received is the Control card, okay? Still having issues with being controlling, okay? And the thing is what this card is saying is that, you can't control everything. God has the say in what's going on. And when you control or try to control everything, you're trying to take that power away from God. And the thing is this is not going to work out, okay? Because the thing is you're going to have situations that come up that you try to control, and it's going to push people away. It's going to ruin good relationships between people. It's going to make the situation worse than what it actually is. This card is asking you to be playful, to use discernment in what you have control in and what you don't have control in. Okay, see this guy's face? It's stern. See the tip of the blade? It's ready to cut. Some of you out there are ready to just cut through everything and stuff like that and try to control everything. And the thing is this card's saying, no. You can only control a certain amount of things, and some of the stuff that you control maybe and possibly should be how you react and how you deal with things. That is what this card is saying. It's saying be playful, get back to innocence. And the next card that you received right next to it is innocence. Okay? This card right here, this old man is content where he is at. It's like he's having a invisible sacred communication with the animals, with this insect, this praying mantis, okay? He is content. He knows that no matter where he is in life, okay, as you age, we get to the point where we don't want to play games and things like that anymore. But then also he knows that he needs to be playful and lighthearted and keep that innocence going, even though innocence means sometimes being foolish and stumbling and stupidity, but it's okay. because that's how we learn. That's how we become wiser. Okay? They just told me also to get back to nature too. Get back to nature. Take and look at the beauty in things. The beauty in your environment. Okay, the colors, the pink and the white, that's innocence. Okay, that's purity, innocence, childlike nature, fun-loving. Look at things with the eyes of beauty. Okay, that's what this card is. They want me to tell you this. The next card you received is go with the flow. This is saying, where are you not going with the flow? Where are you still trying to control things? It's saying you need to just go with the flow. Pretend that you are floating in the current and just go with the flow. Be at peace with going with the flow. You don't have to control everything. Okay? The next card that you received is courage. Okay, just like this flower going up through the pavement of stone. It has the courage and the strength to push through this, the concrete, to be its own individual self, to be strong. And when it does this, look at the beautiful flower being, bloomed. And there's healing, okay? The green is the healing. Courage. When you have courage, it helps you heal. It brings out the beauty. It brings out the flowering of yourself, because you didn't think you could do it, or you lived in fear that you didn't think you could achieve what you can. The next card you received is silence. This card right here is asking you to sit in silence. Truly, listen to the silence. Get your answers through sitting in silence. You don't need to have noise around. You don't need to have the TV going in the background. You don't need to have, the telephone ringing all the time. This card is asking you to step away. Step away from the world clutter. Step away from your clutter you create. This card is asking you to please sit in silence. Get clarity. Get answers. Okay, you see where the moon is? The moon is right above the third eye. That is what this is saying. When you sit in silence, true silence, you get clarity. This card is saying go out in nature if you can, okay? This card is saying go someplace where it's peaceful and sit in silence to clear your head. Okay? Open up your third eye. Get clarity. Get visions. The next card you received is transformation. Okay? This figure is sitting on top of a lotus flower, which means rebirth. Okay? And it's got the staff of wisdom. It's got the things rising through the ashes. It's got, let me see, I can't see it from here. It's got the yin yang symbol. Okay? It's got the snake, which sheds its skin for rebirth. And it's got the lotus flower, okay? The lotus flower stands for rebirth, purity, innocence, okay? And then it has the chains that have been broken. You're going through a transformation in all areas of your life, internal and external. You have to break away from the old so the new can come in. And the thing is you're not going to be able to control it. It's just going to happen. And the harder you resist, the harder things are going to get, and you will not understand. Okay, there's a higher power working here. You're going through a transformation, a rebirth. Okay? Now the next card you received is Miser. This card right here, see this old lady? Excuse me, old lady, this older woman here? The thing is I don't believe that they want me to say this. Deep down, she's not old. She's still young. But she's holding on to all this crap, be it internal or external. This card right here is saying clear your space. Clear your space internally. Clear your space externally. It's saying get rid of what you don't need, what you don't want anymore. Let it go. Work with the transformation. Clear your space. Clear the energy. Clear the energy around you. Clear the energy internally. Okay? Now the next card you received is ordinariness. Just be your ordinary self. Be at peace at being your ordinary self. This card is saying, get back to nature. Get back to just the innocence of things. Get back to the innocence before we put all the stipulations on how people should be and have to be and want to be, and, you know, these false realities that this world is creating. And the thing is we're living in it. And the truth is you're going to be able to see through the truth, because you're just going to shed that. You're just going to shed that skin. It'll give you light. It'll give you peace, and it'll give you harmony. The next card you received is harmony, okay? And this card is asking you to be at peace with your heart, your head, and with spirit. This is asking you to be at peace and be at harmony with these three things. And this will exude in your outer world, is harmony. And if you need to, go out in nature, sit in silence, go with the flow. The next card you received is rebirth. This camel right here is so complacent. It's content. It's got shelter. It's got food. It's lazy. It's just like, okay, I'm here. I'm going to just pretend I'm a mountain. And the next stage is through the rebirth is the lion coming out and roaring because they're upset. They're angry with the changes. It's like they have to be fierce and controlling. And then the next step of the rebirth is the child. You see the white of the clothes, the innocence, the purity, happiness, music, playfulness, all part of a rebirth. Shedding the old, trying to understand the new, fighting back, coming out, roaring like a lion, and then working its way into innocence and purity again, where you can actually hear the music of life and dance to the music of life. Rebirth. Now, they want me to let you know that the next card you received is projection. And this right here is what you project out into the world. It's going to be projected back to you. And the thing is it was right next to the rebirth card, okay? And this is saying you're going to see this rebirth projected out into the world, towards you, back at you, okay? This is also saying that, you know, be careful of your thoughts. Be careful of your attitudes, because it will be mirrored and projected back to you in the outer world. You will physically see this in your your own reality, your own world. Be careful. The next card you received is stress. Okay, the candles here. You see this guy right here. You know, there's a lot of stress going on, and people are reaching to try to how to deal with it. And some people are trying to control the situation. Some people are taking on more. And the thing is this is regards to balance. You know, this guy is balancing on this bubble, and this monkey is the last thing that he, you know, are you going to take this last thing on? Is this going to be the monkey that bursts your bubble? You know, the thing is this is asking you to have balance. Balance with what you take on. Balance. How much stress are you taking on and adding to what you already have? This is saying you need to center yourself and be balanced. Okay? So you're not so stressed out. This is also saying release some of that control and give it to God. Give it to Source. Give it to higher power, okay? Because in the end, He's ultimately the one that is in control. Okay, we have free will. This is asking you to balance things. Say no. You don't have to burn your candle at both ends. It's okay to say no. The next card you received is new visions. Some of you are actually having new visions in your mind. Some of you are actually having dreams of what you want your life to be. Some of you are actually, you know, you lost your dreams. You lost your dream somewhere in this path of life, this journey, excuse me, of life. And the thing is, you know, you're starting to get visions to where, you know, it's okay to dream. It's okay to have these visions of a new life, a new you. There's nothing wrong with that. The next card you received is the schizophrenia card, okay? And it falls diagonal to the transformation and the new vision card, okay? And what this card is saying is do I drop from my hands and land on my head, or do I drop with my feet and land on my feet? And this card is saying it doesn't matter. You just drop. Because the thing is, you know, sometimes we have to just let things go and let go of the control so the new visions can come into play, okay? And this card is also saying some of you think that you're going crazy because you are going through the rebirth process. You're going through transformation. You're seeing these new visions. You're having these visions, and some of you think that you're crazy. And the thing is you're not crazy. If you need any information on the awakening process and things like that, then please look up Victor Otto on YouTube. He goes through the awakening process. He gives you lots of insights. He's a very good man, okay? He's very knowledgeable. Watch his videos, listen, and read the comments too, because the thing is that in the comments you'll find that there's a lot of people that are having the same symptoms and the experiences as you are, okay? And this also is saying that some of you are actually having depression. And this, they want me to tell you that it is okay. Go into the doctor, talk to the doctor, and see if you can get some help, okay? Whether it be medication or counseling, it's okay, okay? Because sometimes we do need that little bit of extra help. You're not going crazy, okay? Oops, just a second here. Drop the card. Now, the next card you received is experiencing. And what they want me to tell you is you need to come to the understanding that you're experiencing life. You are experiencing the journey of life. And you know, you're experiencing the changes, the transformation of, you know, your youth going into being older, or, you know, the transformation of situations, the transformation of how we grow spiritually, and, you know, and in the material realm. This is saying truly accept these experiences, okay? And it's also saying that, you know, how well do you know people? This is asking you, how well are you really getting to know people? Are you putting, you know, your ideas of what people are and things like that on other people? Are you not experiencing other people and life in nature for it being itself? Are you putting, you know, putting your experiences on everything? This is saying experience, life, true life experience is experiencing things through the essence of its own internal and external being. And this is saying you're experiencing your journey in life. The next card that you received is Beyond Illusions. This butterfly is transformation. You're getting downloads. This is your chakra, third eye chakra, okay? And this card right here is saying you're seeing beyond illusions. You're seeing beyond the illusions that you set for yourself, but also what others, the government, society has set. The illusions are being broke, you know, through this transformation, through being in harmony, through letting go, through the rebirth, through you know, just realizing you don't have to have control of everything. There's some things in your life that you just can't have control over. It's coming from a higher source. The next card you received is Consciousness. And this is asking you to take time and be conscious of your consciousness. You're getting downloads, you're getting information, just like this Buddha sitting here in meditation. This is asking you to take time to meditate, sit in silence. Get your answers, get clarity. Consciousness. What are you being conscious of? That's what this card is asking. Okay, and the next card you received is compromise. You see these two guys, they're, you know, shady characters. And they've compromised their true self, what they believe in, to make other people happy. This card is asking you, what are you compromising? Are you letting other people run your life? Are you not being true? You're compromising your beliefs, your values, your understanding, your wants, your desires, your dreams, just to make other people happy. This card right here is saying whatever you compromise, it's just going to leave you with a bitter taste in your mouth. Unhappiness. This is saying some of you are compromising. What are you compromising? The next card you received is participation. This card right here is saying that it's not just you that gets everything done. It takes a team, okay? It takes a team. It takes unity between people to finish the creation of products, or finish the creation of getting things done, okay? Whether it be creating something or finishing the creating of things. But this card, or starting it, this card is saying it's not just about you. This card is also, they want me to say is, you know, you need to get out and be an active participant in your life. This card is saying don't shut yourself in. This card is saying, please don't think that you're the only one that can get something done. Okay? And the reason is this because it falls right next to the healing card. This card right here is saying that when you turn around and you act as an active participant in your life and you work in unity with other people, the next card is healing. The healing can begin. This card is also, they want me to tell you, some of you are going to be going through a big healing process. This is the lotus flower above the hearts. Reiki healing hands above the head and in the solar plex area. Okay? And then right behind it, you have the sacred geometry. Okay? Healing. People are going to be healing this week. And with you, they want me to say, with you healing, this could also help heal relationships, okay, and heal situations. And they want me to tell you that you need this healing. It will help you. The next card you received is exhaustion. This fell below the silence. This fell below the stress card, okay, and above the slow down card. This card, exhaustion, some of you are just absolutely exhausted. Some of you feel that if you keep yourself busy, you don't have to deal with the transformation. You're trying to use staying busy and taking on one more thing to control the situation. This card is also saying that you need to get out and have fun, be spontaneous, okay? You cannot control the situation. There's certain things in life that you can have control of, but not everything. You can't have control over people, places, and things, okay? But there's certain situations you can have control over, and this thing is saying you're going to be exhausted. Look at this guy right here. You're exhausted. Take a day trip. Take a break. The next card you received right next to this is change. Change is coming. Change is here. Change is happening for everybody. This mandala right here, around the mandala, this is all 12 signs. And this is, you know, the universe. And this is going on for everybody. Change is here. Change is coming. And change is hitting everybody in every area of your life. Whether it be in the material realm or the spiritual realm. Internal or external. Change is here. And this card is saying you better get used to change, because this card is also saying the only thing that stays the same is change. Now, the next card you received is the Lover's card. Now, there's several different things happening here. One, some people out there need to learn to love themselves. They need to connect with that soul, the opposite of, you know, who their soul partner, their twin flame partner, internally. Some people need to learn to love themselves. They need to dream of that person, okay, that they want in their life. There's also going to be reconciliations. There's also going to be new loves coming in, okay? That is what this card is saying. The next card you received is possibilities. This card, and it's right next to the Lover's card. And I'll paint the bigger picture here in a moment, okay? You need to look at all the possibilities this month in everything, in every situation, with every person, okay? This eagle stands for power, being alone. It stands for strength. And it's not looking at the dark right here. It's looking at the future, towards the light. See the colors, the orange, that's personal power. See the reds, that's power. Okay? Possibilities. There's possibilities in everything, in every situation, with every person. Are you going to be open to the possibilities? Are you going to be open to the possibilities of the transformation within you and bringing you a better life? Are you going to be open to the possibilities of letting go of the past and having a better life, gifts from God, and that work through people, work through situations, miracles and blessings coming in your life? Are you going to accept that? Or are you going to still stick with the old? This is saying look for the possibilities. Look for the sunshine. See? The next card you received is completion. Completion. There's going to be a lot of completions this week. Okay? There's going to be a lot of people saying, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. They've woken up. It's time to let it go. They're putting the last piece of the puzzle in place. Okay? Just like, you know, as we go through life, there's going to be another puzzle that comes up. And there's going to be that last piece of the puzzle that needs to be put into place before you start a new journey, a puzzle in your journey of life. Completions. The next card you received is maturity. This card right here is saying, they want me to say is that, you know, transformation and rebirth are all part of the spiritual process of becoming mature. Seeing the truth through, you know, people trying to control us. We're us trying to control things. Going with the flow. Knowing when to go with the flow and knowing when to have discernment and having control. Having a balance of having control and innocence and just going with the flow. Having courage. knowing when to sit in silence to get your answers, knowing when to let go of things internally and externally and not hold on, knowing when you need to, take and get back to nature and be at harmony. This is all part of maturing. And when you mature, then you're open to love, true love. And we'll come back to this card, okay? The next card you received is the Source. This card right here is saying, wants me to tell you, this card is standing for two things. The Source, God, higher power, but also you. Getting back to the Source to heal you. Getting back to the source of, before you were corrupted. Purity, innocence. Before we let our family, before we let others, friends, co-workers, boyfriends, girlfriends, grandparents, in some ways corrupt us with their beliefs and things. This is saying you need to get back to source, you, God. Sit in silence. Go back in nature. Release. Release control over having to have control over everything. Release the things in the material realm that you don't need anymore. In your environment, clear your space. And internally, in your head and in your heart. That's what this card is saying. This card is also, they want me to say, is to take your power back. It's time to take your power back. See the orange? That's personal power. See the red? That's power. That's power. That's passion. The white? That's healing. That's innocence. Now the next card you received is comparison. Some of you are out there comparing your lives to other people's lives. Some of you are out there comparing, this card they want me to say is, you're comparing your beauty to other people's beauty. You're comparing your humor to other people's humor. This person's funnier, this person's prettier, this person has more. And maybe if I walked in their shoes, I would have more, and this and this and this and this and this. And the thing is, sweetie, you don't need to compare. The bamboo and the oak tree can stand equally side by side and grow and blossom. The bamboo is hollow. It's green. Does it say to the oak tree, you're solid, you're dark, you have these beautiful branches and, span those branches quite bigger than me. I just grow straight up. No, it doesn't do that. We can live in harmony. You need to stop the comparison. Comparing your life, comparing you, your looks, your personality, what you like, what you don't like, to other people. It doesn't matter. Be you. Appreciate you. You're a blessing. And you doing this, you compare, having comparison. The next card you received is the burden, and they're looking right at. This card is looking right at the comparison, the source card, and the maturity card. Okay? The burden. This guy right here, he's like exhausted. And he's carrying, the burdens and the expectations of this wealthier person. The rooster stands for wealth. And there's the whipping stick, saying, get up that hill, buddy, and this guy, look at this. This guy is exhausted. And your burdens, they don't have a freaking care in the world. All they are is burdening you, and they're a freaking weight on your back, a monkey on your back. They're a candle burning at both ends. This card's saying, dump your burdens. Part of your burdens is the comparison, comparing your life, your life path with other people's life paths. That's the thing, is we're all unique. We're all different. We all have our own mission here on life. We're our own journey. You don't need to compare. This card right here is saying drop your burdens. You know, how many more burdens are you going to take on to continue being stressed out, to continue being exhausted? You know, the next card that comes next is guilt. Holding on to the guilt. See the monsters pulling at your head? Driving you freaking crazy. You know, it's driving you crazy. That's another thing too, is the schizophrenia card. You're letting past guilt, current guilt, shoulda, woulda, couldas, that you need to throw out of your vocabulary, okay? Drive you freaking crazy. It's time to drop the guilt. It's okay. It's okay to drop the guilt. It's okay to ask for forgiveness. See the white flowers above? That means innocence. You drop the guilt, there's innocence, purity. It's saying it's time to let it go. The next card that you received is the mortality card. This card right here is saying just because something works for you doesn't mean it's going to work for other people. We're all our own individual selves. You know, just because you do something one way doesn't mean other people have to do it that way. You can make a suggestion. If it doesn't work, then that's fine. Or if they don't accept it, that's fine. That's their choice. They live by their rules, who they are, not by who you are and your rules, okay? See the face on this person? Stern. You know, this person is saying basically it's my way or the highway. Still trying to control. Still trying to control everything. You know, that's what this card is saying is that, you know, everybody has their own individual self. What works for them may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for them. You just need to accept it, okay? Let others live their life path. You live your life path. Stop controlling. Okay, now the next card that you received is slow down. There will be travel for some of you this month, okay? But this card also falls between underneath the exhaustion card and the stress card, okay? And what this card is saying is that no matter where you go in this world, home will always be with you. You carry home on your back when you go out into the sea of life, like this tortoise does, okay? And this is saying that it's time to slow down. It's time to slow down. It's okay to take a breather. It's okay to get out in nature. It's saying that no matter where you're at, you carry home with you on your back. You carry home with you in your heart. It's saying that there will be traveling, short trips, long trips. But no matter where you go, you always hold home within you. The next card you received is nothingness. You know, and I'm going to explain it to you like this. This card right here, this card wants you to get used to where you don't know which way to go. You don't know which way to turn. You don't know if I should turn left, right, go forward, back up, go up, squat, and take a rest, okay? This card is where you get to a point in your life where you don't know what decision to make. So it's asking you to sit in silence, go back to nature, declutter your head, and set and accept this no-thingness. This isn't nothingness. This is no-thingness. This is asking you to accept this moment right here in your life where you don't have the answers. This card is asking you to be at peace with this, not knowing the answers. And once you become at peace with this, the answers will come. That is what this card is saying. The next card you received is suppression. This is you. It came right after the nothingness card. This card is asking you, where are you suppressing yourself? This card is asking you, where are you letting other people suppress you? These are not chains. This man is in the center of a volcano. He's got ropes around him, and this is a big weight boulder on his shoulders. Okay, and he's in the center of a volcano. And this card's asking you, where are you suppressing yourself? Where are you letting other people suppress you? Why? Why are you suppressing yourself? Why are you letting other people suppress you? This is asking you to get back to source. This is asking you to get back to source and look for the answers. Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you letting other people do this to you? The next card you received is creativity. This card is asking you to get in touch with your creativity. This card is asking you to go out and find creativity. This card is asking you to please bring your creativity out into the world. You have gifts to give this world. You have gifts that you were born with, talents that they're asking you to give to the world. This card is saying when you bring out your creativity, it helps you to heal. It helps you to get over this comparing and the burdens and the guilt and the mortality. It helps you to get over the suppression. Creativity. Where's yours? What are you doing with it? Have you found it? Please bring it out into the world. There are people waiting for you and your creativity, your gifts. You know, I'm going to interrupt this reading really quick. This is from the Daily Word. This is today's July 25th, 2017, my gifts. I express and share my unique gifts with the world. Every person has unique God-given talents that find expression through a skill or passion. I too have natural gifts bestowed upon me, and the choice is mine whether I express them in ways that bless and inspire others. When I keep my talents to myself, they do not grow or increase. When I actively express and give my gifts freely to others, I show appreciation for my spirit-led abilities. As I use my talents to help create a better world for all, I fulfill my purpose. I do my divine job to express the talent God has given me and follow my true calling in whatever form it takes. And here's a Bible verse right here. For to all those who have, more will be given, and they will have an abundance. But from those who have nothing, even what they have will be taken away. Matthew 25 through 29. This is through the daily word for July and August 2017. I wanted to bring that up because some of you have, creativity that will bless this world, whether it be spiritual, whether it be art, whether it will be in recycling, whether, some of you will find employment also through your creativity. Some of you will be writing books. Some of you will be, spiritual advisors through your creativity. Okay, the next card that you received after creativity is sorrow. And what this card is saying is that through creativity, you'll be able to release your sorrows. But also this card is saying that there will be sorrows in life, sorrows this week. And the thing is when you hold on to sorrows, you entrap that through your body. And you become bitter. You have health problems. You end up staying stuck. This card is saying having sorrows is part of life. And when you accept the sorrow, honor the sorrow, and let it flow through you without blocking it and holding on to it. And I'm supposed to tell you, they want me to tell you that some of you know exactly what I'm talking about because you can feel your body getting tense. And it's a totally different feeling than what it is if you just let stuff pass through you after you acknowledge it and accept it and honor it and let it pass through. Then the healing process will begin. The next card you received is laziness. This card right here is saying some of you are just being lazy. Downright lazy. Some of you are isolating yourselves and just being lazy. And there's a difference between being lazy and being accomplished and deserving the rest. Okay? When you're lazy, you have a lot to do. You have a lot to get done, but you put it off. And when you put it off, you sit there and when you're being lazy, and that's all you think about. But to deserve to relax, you have accomplished what you're supposed to do as a mature adult. Okay? Whether it be one or two things, this is asking you to write a list. Prioritize. This is asking you to mark off one or two things that need to get taken care of. And then relax because you've earned it and you'll feel accomplished. But being lazy is just pure out being lazy. This is saying also, they want me to bring this up too, is you need to be an active co-creator in your life. God gives you free will. God helps guide you. But you need to understand that you need to be an active co-creator and take the proper steps to get things done. They also want me to say is when you're being lazy, things don't come to you. But when you're being active, sometimes you get insights through being busy. Okay? And this month, honestly, the overall that they just wanted me to say is balance. Balancing this month. I keep saying month. Balancing this week. The 25th through the 31st. Balance. Balance. Balance, balance, balance is very, very important because it's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster ride, okay? Well, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Stop being lazy. Be an active co-creator in your life. God sends gifts, whether it be people, places, things, opportunities, possibilities, okay? The next card you received is breakthrough. There's going to be breakthroughs. You're going to have aha moments, epiphanies, okay? Taking your power back. See the red? Power. See the orange? Personal power. Soloplex. You're taking your power back. Taking your power back. There's going to be breakthroughs. There's going to be breakthroughs through the healing process. There's going to be breakthroughs with you releasing and going with the flow. There's going to be breakthroughs with you balancing things. Saying no. I'm not taking on one more thing. You getting out and saying, okay, I'm taking my life back. I'm getting out. I'm taking my life back. I know I have a journey to live, but I also have my own personal life to live, to honor myself, to be playful, to be joyful, to have adventures, to experience life. The next card you received is success. This card right here, they want me to tell you, it's okay to carry your past successes with you. But don't hold on to them, because there's going to be new successes that you'll be riding this tiger in the success parade, okay? This card is also saying that there will be successes this month. This followed right through the breakthrough card, right here. They want me to back up. Right here. They want me to tell you, but you're not going to reach the breakthrough being lazy. You're not going to reach your successes by being lazy. You're not going to make, there's, some of you are actually, here to do spiritual work. You're not going to reach healing unless you do the footwork. But there's breakthroughs, there's successes. And then those successes will pass, okay? And then new ones will come along. And you'll get right up on that tiger again and ride the success parade. The next card you received is awareness. Be aware of your surroundings this month. Be aware of the people that you're hanging out with. Be aware of how it affects you physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, financially, and spiritually. Some of you are aware of your spirituality. This is you, the shadow of you, and your spirit. Some of you are becoming aware of your spirituality, okay? Which will lead you into the transformation, which will lead you into having new visions and the rebirth. But also, some of you are thinking that because you're going through this, your awareness is coming, that you think you're crazy, and you're not crazy. Okay? You're not crazy. It's called a spiritual awakening. Okay? Through the awareness process, there will be healing. Be aware of how people, places, and things empower you or burden you. Be aware of how your body reacts. Be aware of the words you say. Be aware of everything. Now, I'm going to go over here. Told you we're going to come back to some of these cards here, okay? We're going back to the Lover's card. We're going to the Schizophrenia card, okay? Some of you had new love come into your life. Some of you are acting like a crazy nut. Stalker type, okay? Because all you're thinking about is this new person, this new person, this new person, this new person. And you're driving yourself crazy. We're talking like stalker. You're getting right up there with the stalker thing. Some of you actually have a stalker thing, situation going on. A past love, a new love. Some of you are doing that. Some of you are having this done to you. Now, they also want me to tell you that some of you are acting just plumb crazy, and it's driving this love away. You need to act more mature about the situation. And remember, you don't control the situation. You need to be at harmony with the situation and go with the flow. Now, some of you there will be change and transformation in your relationships. Some of you, there will be that turning point where there will be completion in relationships. The Nothing card there. Okay? Some of you have been in not good relationships where they've been abusive. And this right here, the Nothing card, is the which way do I turn? Do I love myself and let go of this relationship that isn't working, it's abusive, and I complete it and move on? Or do you stay? The next card you received is the Possibilities card right next to the Lover's card, okay? And here's the situation with this, is there's lots of possibilities out there of new love for you, okay? Some of you know this, some of you don't know this, or you don't believe it's possible, okay? And there's possibilities through friendships that have started. There's possibilities through admirers that haven't come to the forefront and said that they want to take you on a date, they want to spend time with you, they want to get to know you, okay? There's lots of possibilities out there, and they're asking you to keep your heart open to the possibilities of potential love out there, okay? The next card that you received right here, the Suppression card. This was diagonal from the left card. And what they want me to tell you here is that you're suppressing yourself in love relationships, okay? And some of you are actually, your love relationship is suppressing you. And it's become very controlling. And it's stressful. This was right next to it, and it's time for a change. There needs to be a transformation in the relationship. And some of you will need to have courage to step up and make these changes, these transformations in the relationship, the change. Some of you are suppressing yourself to the point it's preventing you from having love come in. Some of you are suppressing yourself so much that you've basically closed yourself off to love. You've closed yourself off to the thought of love, the possibilities of love. Through creativity, you will find love. Love of the creative, love of another person that enjoys the same creative endeavors that you're doing. This is where you'll find your love. Now I'm going to move on, and I'm going to do the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, okay? The first card you received is Aphrodite, Inner Goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Where did you lose your inner goddess? Where did you stop taking care, self-care of yourself? Part of self-care is internal along with external. Goddess Sindna, infinite supply. You're supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. You have an infinite supply. You just got to believe that you do. Deep down, we all have an infinite supply of resources, be it spiritual, be it God-given talents and creativity. Siege, Goddess Siege, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Boy, that's right there with the silence card. The ordinariness card, harmony. The next card you received is Kuan Yin, compassion. Have compassion for yourself, have compassion for other people. Release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. That's right there with the mortality card, release. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. The next card you received is Sarasvati, the artist. Express yourself through creative activities. Wow. We got creativity. The next card you received is Goddess Butterfly Maiden, transformation. Transformation. Rebirth. Change. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Clearing out the old to have great blessings of new. Goddess Cordelia, go outside. Wow. Ordinariness. Get back to nature. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Whether it's sitting on your front porch and just taking in the neighborhood or going for a walk. Get outside and breathe the fresh air in. When you breathe fresh air in, it changes the energy throughout your body. It changes your mindset. The next card you received is Goddess Excel, Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Healing. harmony, consciousness, beyond illusions, new vision, transformation, and silence. Goddess Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And this goes back to me saying that some relationships or some of the people will be leaving, leaving, or you've moved. It goes back to the moving, traveling card, moving. The next card you received is from Goddess Artemis, Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Goddess Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give to others. There has to be a steady balance of give and receive. You cannot always be the giver. It throws the balance of things off. When you turn around and you are not willing to receive, you're telling God that you're not willing to receive blessings into your life. You're shutting it down. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give to others. Freyja, Goddess Freyja, bold. That goes right here with courage. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. The next card you received is Goddess Ani, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Courage. Goddess Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. That's unconditional love. Love card. Goddess Damara, guiding children. You're good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Goddess Mau, Mother Earth. You're called upon to help with environmentalism. Some of you will be, working with children, or actually becoming aware that you have some indigo children that are sensitive, and you will want to be an active participant and learn how to help these children that are sensitive, that are indigo children and crystal children and stuff, be raised, help them to understand who they are. Some of you will, environmentalism. Some of you will have the gifts, the knowledge, the information to work with these children, to work with, environmentalism, because it's a talent. It's a talent that you may not know that you have. It's, using your creativity to work with children, using your creativity to work in environmentalism. The next card that you received is Goddess Ishtar, boundaries. My arm's sticking to the card here. Stress, exhaustion, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. How much do you love yourself to say no? Goddess Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Expect a miracle. Miracles come in all shapes and forms, from a person to a situation to spiritual awareness and peace. Goddess Athena, inner wisdom. Inner wisdom comes with maturity. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. The next card, Goddess Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy level, and emotions. That goes right up there with the stress card. And where did I put it? The stress card and saying no. You know, if you're tired, you're tired. If you're feeling emotional, you know, you don't need to control the situation. Just walk away. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of your emotions. Sit in silence to work through your emotions. You know, if you're tired, you're tired. Honor that. If your body hurts, your body hurts. Take a break. The next card you received is White Tara, Goddess White Tara, sensitivity. You know, when you're going through transformation, when you're going through change, when you're going through trying to heal yourself and let go of the past and get to the source of the problem, you know, dig deep down and, you know, get to what the underlying issue is, the root of it. We are sensitive. We are sensitive when change is here. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Goddess Una, easy does it. Oh, wow. Slow down. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Divine timing. See? You don't need to be controlling. Don't need to be controlling. Go with the flow. Slow down. The next card, Goddess Bridget. Don't back down. That goes right here. Don't back down to compromise. Stand up for what you believe is right. Don't back down. Stand up for yourself. Have courage. Don't compromise your beliefs, your true self, your true nature, your wants, desires, your dreams. Don't compromise them. Don't back down. The next card you received is Goddess Guinevere, true love. The romantic strings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Goddess Kali. Endings and beginnings. Change. Transformation. completion. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Lotus flower, rebirth. Rebirth. Goddess Coventina, purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Miser, clear your space, clear your body, clear your mind. Comparison, the burdens, the guilt, the compromising, the mortality, the controlling, the suppression, the nothingness, the stress, the change. And the last card that you received of the goddess cards, guidance cards, is body of water. It's goddess Solace. And it's bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Nature. Go with the flow. I bring go with the flow up because there's water right there. Now the next card, they want me to share this with you right here. And on the bottom of the card, on the bottom of the deck, is Goddess Akira, and it's blossoming, which is the transformation and maturity card on the Osho Zen. You are just getting started to have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Now, the Archangel Oracle cards. The first card you received is Brilliant Idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Archangel Michael, crystal clear intentions. You need to get clear on the intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Focus upon it with unwavering faith. Faith and hope. Sit down and figure out what you actually want. The next card you received is Courage. Wow. Courage. Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. It also falls with the Don't Compromise card. The next card you received is Creative Writing. Creativity. Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article, or book. Patience. Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Some of you, you'll be going to school for a counselor. Some of you are natural born counselors to help people. Archangel Azrael. You're a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Remember who you are. The source, you're a child of God. Archangel Michael, you're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Moon cycles. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. Okay, good point right here in the opening of this video is, like I said, I felt the changing coming on of the new moon the full moon on the 23rd, a week before, and it really hit. And I could not, for the life of me, sit down and do a reading. I was just wiped out. I was drained. And that's what this card is saying, is recognize this. Recognize this. And when the energy, you know, if the moon affects your energy, acknowledge it. And, you know, how it affects your mentally, your manifestations and things like that. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't affect you at all, or it's where you're empowered in the energy, and it's like harness it and capitalize on helping it help take that cycle of and manifest. Nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Nurture yourself through these changes. Nurture yourself. You know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Trust yourself. Trust the wisdom. Trust yourself. Breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. You know, when you take deep breaths, that movement of breath going through your body changes the energy. It helps remove the toxins from your body. Don't forget to breathe. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. See, there we go. Remember, you got the burden card. Give your burdens. Give your burdens to the angels. Okay? Let the healing start taking place. The next card you received is healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. When you go through changes, you need to nurture yourself. And self-care is very important. You know, and self-care is part of eating healthy and getting adequate sleep and exercise so you can be at your prime. When you do this, it raises your vibration. Raises your vibration, and things change for the positive. The people that come into your life change for the positive. Situations you're raised for the positive. Next card you received is clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use feng shui. Wow, that goes right here with the miser card. Clear the clutter inside you that ages you, that makes you grumpy and stuff. Clear the clutter around you in your home, out in your yard, you know. And they want me to say, for some of you have a tendency to be a hoarder, and you clearing this out will help you heal, and it will actually help you with your burden, because it's become a burden to you. The next card you received is prioritize. Don't be lazy. Prioritize what you need to get done. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Call up on Archangel Metatron. The next card you received is Clairsentence. Archangel Raguel, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. You know, divine guidance is like if you go towards a building and it just doesn't feel right. That's you know, your angels. That's them saying, hey, don't go in there. It's not out of fear. It's just doesn't feel right. Your body is you're sensitive. Your body is picking up on that energy. And it's like, no, don't go in there. You know, and then you go home and you hear on the radio or on the news or something like that there was something that happened. That's your angels saying, hey, listen to us, your inner voice. Claircognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Thoughts and ideas, these are answered prayers. You know, what comes to you, it will help you help you heal, help you with a better life, help you handle situations. The next card you received is spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Leadership. Take your power back. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. You know, there's the change card. You receive the change card. And once again, the love. The next card you received is chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Call upon Archangel Metatron. Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Creative ideas again. Get outside. The next card you received is sensitivity. When you're going through, when it changes, you know, when you're going through spiritual awakening, you're sensitive. You get very sensitive. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Honor yourself and your feelings. Life review. Archangel Jermiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. The stress card. Setting boundaries. Balance. Balance is very important this week. Stress card. And then you have the, you know, the exhaustion card too, which means take a break. Take a break. Get out. Yeah, the exhaustion card right here. Get out. Take a little mini break, a little vacation. The next card you received is gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Receptive. You need to be receptive. Gifts from God can be big, small. They can be people. They can be places. They can be invites. They can be, you know, possibilities. They can be opportunities. The next card you received is victory. Breakthrough. Success. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Keep the faith. Beloved one. Archangel Shamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. There's the love card again. Where did I put it? I get done doing the Osho Zen deck and then I just start setting the cards down. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. You're safe. Career transformation. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Your life purpose, what you contracted, your promise to God, higher power, to come down here and do. It is triggering a blessed career change in the career path that is best for you in your life path. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The time is perfect and you are ready to soar. Soar. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. I believe this is the second time this was said. It was also said in the Goddess Guidance cards too. Overcoming difficulties. See, there's going to be breakthroughs. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. You're surmounting them. You're rising above. Relationship harmony. There we go again, the Lover's card. Archangel Reguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. See, there's going to be, you know, things are going to work out. If you've been fighting, there's problem. There's going to be transformations. There, you know. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Teaching and learning. Some of you will be going back to school. Your your career transformation is going to be teaching and learning. But also this is saying to keep it's saying Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Don't be so controlling that you're so shut off that you're not open-minded enough to learn new things and teach these things to others. Prosperity. Here, another card. Success, and then, you know, breakthrough right there. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. You know, prosperity. What you think here, you create out here. Remember that. When you follow your intuition, all your material needs are provided for you. As long as you manifest your dreams into reality. See, when did you stop dreaming and start worrying? All is well. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And the last card you received is peace. Archangel Shamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And that's the truth. Only love is real. Everything else is an illusion except love. Love is real. Now, at the bottom of that deck was indigo and crystal children. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. But you got that in the Goddess Oracle cards too. That card was at the bottom of the deck. Some of you will be working with children that are sensitive to help them make sure they eat the proper food, they understand what their purpose is here for. You know, so just a lot of change going on here. Oh, and I forgot to bring this up. At the bottom of the Osho Zen Tarot deck, the bottom card is turning inward. Turn inward to get your answers, okay? Listen, hear your spirit guides. Hear your spirit guides, your ancestors, the guardian angels. When you turn inward and sit in silence, you'll be able to meditate and get your answers. Okay, now I'm going to run through these really fast right here. These are the Victorian Oracle cards. No, I'm not going to be fast. You know what? I'm going to take my time doing this because these are messages that need to get across to everyone out there. And the thing is I'm not going to speed things up because people have been complaining about the length of my videos, okay? I'm not going to speed God up or Spirit up when they have messages to get through. So, Protection. Just like you got in the Archangel Oracle cards. My Archangel Michael is protecting you, your family, and your home, and your relatives. Listening. Are you listening? Are you listening to other people? Are you listening to your spirit guides? Are you listening to your ancestors? Are you listening to your feelings? Are you listening to how your body's reacting? Are you listening? Divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. There's a reason why everything happens. There's a reason why we don't get things at the time where we request them, because it's not the right time. Other things have to come into play. Choice. We have choices. Everything is a choice. Are you clear on the choices that you want to make? Are you letting people take your choices away? We have choices. It's also known as free will too. Awakening. Like I said, people are going through spiritual awakening. Some people are, looking beyond illusion as part of, the awakening process. You're awakening to the truths. The next card you received is faith. Keep the faith. I know it's hard to have faith and hope, but keep the faith. Remember, you're not in control. Things are in divine timing, okay? Keep the faith. Keep hope alive. Keep the faith alive. The next card you received is union. Again, Lover's card. Unions. Whether it's new love, whether it's rekindling a love, whether, it's friendships, whether it's, reunions. Union. Gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. It's very important that when God gifts you with blessings and gifts, that you have an attitude of gratitude. When you don't have an attitude of gratitude and you don't feel blessed and you're not grateful, God starts taking things away from you. The next card you received is beauty. Look at your beauty. Look at your own individual beauty. But also look at the beauty in nature. Look for the beauty through things, situations. Look with new eyes. Try to find the beauty in situations. The next card you received is dreams. Look to your dreams for answers, but also when and where did you stop dreaming? When and where did you think that your dreams could not become a reality? This is saying it's okay to dream, and it's okay to manifest your dreams into reality. Reflection. It's kind of like a life review. Reflecting back how, on the good things in life, the bad things, where you could have, coulda, woulda, shouldas, but you know what? You don't need to do the coulda, woulda, shouldas because it didn't play out that way. It's okay to reflect, but it doesn't mean to get stuck there. Ancestors. Call upon your ancestors from past lives and stuff, the ones that have passed away. Ask them for help and guidance. Peace. Be at peace. Try to be at peace. Find peace. Freedom. Some of you are, you've been single for a while and it's like you've been like stagnation. And it's like, no, I'm getting back out there and I'm going to enjoy my freedom. I'm going to enjoy my life, my journey. Some of you are broken up and you're realizing, hey, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free of this relationship. Some of you are freeing yourself or have freed yourself from your burdens, from your fears, from your guilt, from your anxiety. Some of you will be freeing yourself. Freeing yourself from controlling people and situations. Change. I believe you got the change card in all three of these so far. 4 of them now. Change. The only thing that ever stays the same is change. There's going to be change this week. Change within you, change in your outer world. The next card you received is intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your guidance. Listen, because there you will get your answers. Harmony. I believe you received this card. Yep. When you are at harmony with your heart, your head, and spirit, you create harmony in the outer world. You're at peace. Your surroundings become peaceful. You project harmony. People come to you because you give them a sense of comfort, a sense of peace. Harmony is strength. Amongst the turmoil in life, no matter what the situation is, harmony is strength. The next card is perception. You know, it's how are you perceiving things? Are you, looking beyond illusions? Looking beyond illusions. The veil is broke down. Perception is changing. Are you perceiving things differently and projecting that on the whole and situation? Look at how you're perceiving things. See if you can look beyond the illusions of your own perception too. I have a perfect example of this. I used to help run karaoke, and everybody at the place knew me and stuff like that. And it was good times, and stuff. This was back a while back. And there was this lady. I knew this lady. I was friends with her and her husband. They were very nice people. And then this other lady I was friends with, she came up and she's like, we were talking, and then she got up to go over to put a song in to do karaoke. And she came back to me and she goes, that woman is giving me mean looks. And I'm like, who? And I'm looking around like, who? Who would do that? And she points over at this couple that I know, and that I know are very nice people. And I said, are you sure? Are you sure your perception of this is correct? And she said, yeah, she just keeps giving me dirty looks. Turns out, not even 5 seconds later after she said that, this couple comes up and gives her a compliment on her hair. See how we perceive, our perception could be off? And the girl that came out, the girl that was my friend that I knew, that was sitting next to me saying this after they left, goes, wow, I was totally off. And I'm like, see, that's an example of perception. Where is your perception off? Where are you perceiving things differently than what they are? Balance. Very important to have balance this week. Balance, 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 balance. I said this earlier and it's showing up again. Very important. Balance of emotions, balance of energies, balance of people's time, your energy, your health, family, personal time, date time with your husband. And that I was supposed to bring up for a couple of people out there because they told me to, because you guys know what I'm talking about, because you guys have been arguing about not getting time together, and you guys haven't followed through on going out on a date night where you just enjoy yourself and rekindle the flames. You know who you are. Patience. It's very important to have patience with each other, with yourself, with the situation, and patience. Everything happens in divine timing. The next card is adventure. Life is an adventure. Create your adventure. Get out there in the world and create your adventure. Be an active participant in your life. Be an active participant with other people. The next card you received is healing. I believe you received the healing card in the Osho Zen. Healing. Or healing from breakups, from misunderstandings, from wrong perceptions, from guilt, from suppression, from, you know, the illusions that we set for ourselves and the illusions that society has set. We're healing. Sanctuary. Go outside. Find yourself. Build yourself a sanctuary, whether it be in your home, your backyard, someplace that's sacred to you, where you can find peace and sit in silence and get in harmony with spirit, your heart, and your head. So you can have those new visions. And they want me to back up here, this healing card. You know, healing doesn't have to be a painful thing. It will be painful, but it also can be a blessing too. Because when you heal, it brings you into alignment with what your life path and journey and the people, places, and things and the gifts and the blessings that you're supposed to receive in life. You've learned that lesson. Now it's healing time to let go. Transition. Everybody's going through transitions this week. Change, transformation. Sometimes we have to transition, you know, transition from the old to the new. Transition of friends. Transition of realizing that some old friends, you know, people aren't meant to be in our life anymore. Everything, life is transitions. Transitions in relationships. Transformations. Discernment. You know, it's very important that you use discernment. Talking, telling people things about you, telling people about your life. You know, and the transformation, the looking beyond illusion falls into this place too. How are you seeing things? You know, the thing is there's that old saying, only believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Prime example, you see some lady driving a really expensive car, okay? You think it's hers. Well, in actuality, it could be her boyfriend's, it could be her dad's, it could be, you know, a rental, whatever the case may be, okay? Discernment with your eyes. Discernment in what you tell people. And discernment, use discernment in what other people are telling you. Through the media, through friends, through, you know, in passing, strangers. Use discernment. You know, when you tell people stuff, a lot of people turn around and try to use that against you to hurt you. As a battering ram to beat you down. That's why it's very important you use discernment when you speak, when you see, and with what you hear. The next card you received is abundance. See, success and breakthrough. You received it in the other cards too that we went through. Abundance. When you let go of the past, there's going to be abundance this week. There's going to, you know, when you let go of things and let the new come in, there will be abundance. New beginnings. There's going to be new beginnings for people out there, whether it be career, relationship, letting go of the old self, coming into the new self. Nature, get out in nature. Here we go. Another nature card again. Get out in nature. Expression. Watch how you express yourself. Watch other people's expressions. Okay? Because the thing is you can see a lot through expression. I like this card because there's a veil over her mouth. And then up at the top, there's butterflies. And butterflies is change, transformation. And the thing is there's a bird. Looks like a bird over here off to the side in the light. And see, the thing is that when you watch your other people's expressions and the way you express yourself, the expression of how your body feels and things like that, you can really tell the truth of the situation. You can really tell the truth of what the people are saying. you can really understand what to say and what not to say back. Watch your expressions and watch other people's expressions. Power. Take your power back. Get your power back. Source. Release. It's time to release. Release the old so the new can come in. Compassion. Have compassion for yourself and compassion for others. Kindred spirits. You know, kindred spirits could be lovers, it could be friends, it could be people that you work with. Kindred spirits. People are going to be running into people that, you know, have lifetimes together. You can enjoy each other. Friends, friendships, lovers. Purity. Like I said, get back to the innocence of things. Get back to the innocence of things. Get back to the source before you were corrupted with thoughts and ideas and things like that weren't yours. Get back to the innocence, the playfulness, the creativity of your life. Purity. Celebration. Celebrate letting go. Celebrate the new, the blessings, the gifts from God. Celebrate the successes. Celebrate the abundance. Just don't let it go to your head and get out of control and feed your ego too much. Okay? Celebrate the marriages. Celebrate the divorces. Celebrate the births. Celebrate the graduations. Celebrate the new love. Celebrate the new friends. Celebrate letting go of the old friends, old people, places, and things. The next card you received is Shadow Self. This right here is saying some people are working on their shadow self this week. Their shadow self is, the judging side of you, the unbalanced side of you, the addiction side of you, the negative side of you, the bad choices, the bad communication skills. What you know what you are, the shadow self. And a lot of people think the shadow self can be bad. And the thing is, this is what you need to understand. When you release and have a balance, because there's good in the shadow side too. Because you look at it like this. Without the shadow side, how would you know the pure side, the good side, okay? You wouldn't. So the thing is working and releasing and having balance on the shadow side. You can actually have a shadow side and a light side as long as you're working in harmony and balance with each other. You don't have to kick it all the way to the curb, because this is something that will honestly be working on for the rest of your life. There's just has to be a balance of it. Grace. Be graceful. Be graceful in the way you move, in the way you talk, the way you flow. You don't have to control. Move with grace through the life changes. Move with grace through life's journey. Truth. It's time to get to the truth. Some of you will learn the truth. Some of you will find out the truth. Some of you will not like the truth. Some of you will get to the truth with yourself, with partners, with friends this week. Some of you need to be truthful. The next card is love. Love yourself. New love's coming in. It's okay to love and release and move on. Guardian angels. Call upon your guardian angels too. Angel therapy. Thought. Watch your thoughts, because your thoughts are manifested into your reality. Your thoughts keep you down. Your thoughts keep your thoughts can either be uplifted and you think of things that create manifest positive and abundance. But this card right here, they want me to say, is your thoughts are keeping you from creating abundance and prosperity. Watch your thoughts. If you start to worry, you're going to create situations in your life that are filled with worry and lower vibration. Replace those with prayer. Manifest your dreams and your desires, your wants. The next card you received is trust. Trust that everything is in divine timing. Everything is in divine order.